Hey everybody, welcome back to another case break. Today we are opening 7 cases of 2019 Topps Update Jumbo. This differs from Hobby greatly because we are guaranteed to get autographs in each and every one of these boxes. So you can see that 1 autograph is guaranteed and 2 relic cards in every Hobby Jumbo box. Now the 2 relics, one of them is going to be your typical relic, your piece of material or whatnot, and your other relic will be manufactured. So it's going to be 1 autograph, 1 relic, and 1 manufactured relic in every box. And there's 46 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. Without further ado, let's get this break started up here. You can see these are all of the folks in break K. There we go, all of their names. We left off on break J last night, which was all Hobby. A through J was all Hobby, and now we are into the Jumbos. It's Jumbos the rest of the way until we finish off. Kevin says, I feel like we just did this. Me too, man. Had a little break, and now we're back. We split up the break into 2 sections. Muck says, Jumbo is 1,000,000 times better than Hobby. Here's our... here are our packs, or silver packs. Put K's on them. Like I said before, I'm saving all the silver packs for their own special video. We also have box toppers, which we'll also save for our own. I don't know, should we save this for our own video or not? I can't decide. We're going to have, let's see, we're going to have how many? 42 of these? I guess we can open these now. We'll save all the silver packs. Say rip it. So we'll rip open those as we go. All right, so here we go. 10 packs, 1 autograph per box. All right, so let's start with this stack right here. I don't know if I should do these by the stack or by the pack. I feel like I'll probably do them 2 at a time. Wes says, good luck on the break. Wes, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out Wes's channel. Hopefully everyone had a great day today. All right, our first one. You should put the wrappers in the box to save cleanup time. That's not a bad idea. There's Keston Hero right there. I cleaned up most of the stuff from last night, so my legs aren't completely covered. And there's our first hit right off the bat. CC Sabathia. So there are autographs. Jumbo, as someone said, 1,000,000 times better than Hobby. If you watched the whole break last night, you saw we only pulled 9 autographs out of 60 boxes. 51 relics up to 9 autos, which is a ridiculous ratio there. This one goes to our Yankees owner, which is Kevin K with the first one. Kevin, congratulations on future Hall of Famer CC Sabathia. Nice hit. And by the way, Kevin, you're going to like this. Check out the number on the back. It's 5 of 5. CC Sabathia. 5 of 5. That's a nice way to start the breakout. Get a nice low-numbered autograph. Yep, CC is... I mean, he pitched until he couldn't pitch anymore through the last pitch, until his arm basically fell off. So break K's off to a nice start with an autograph right off the bat there. Nice Yankees auto. And now the rest of this will just be looking out for our good old trusty parallel numbered cards. Renato Nunez, that's pretty cool looking cool. Sorting Sunday series. Break A is all sorted out. There's Victor Robles. Those aren't numbered. Those blue ones. Break A is sorted, so I have a sorter, and he finished break A, and he's doing break B tonight. When am I going to Cincinnati, Sam? I don't know. I'd like to get out to Cincinnati at some point. It's been a little while since I've been to Cincinnati. I probably haven't been there since last summer. Gold Vladdy Jr. is a 350 card, says Terry. That's pretty awesome. And there's Joe's card corral. Skyline Chili is the bomb. Yep, Joe used to live out there. I remember we went to a game back in 2009. There's Pete Alonzo. And you got a Jesse Chavez thrown ball. Ended up giving it away to some kid. Justin M says, hey, everyone. Hope everyone's day has been great. Justin, thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out Justin's channel. Pete Alonso, Rainbow. That's a nice one. Then we have a Spencer Turnbull. Shout out to you, Aiden. Robin Yount, we have a short print. So these are these older players. These are sometimes are worth, depending on how rare it is, could be worth anywhere between like $5 and $50 or so. Robin Yount. I'm putting that in the hit pile. That one goes to the Brewers owner, Jason W. Who's my favorite Met? I guess I'm going to have to say Pete Alonso. Collectibles, how's it going? Collectibles MJ and S. I wonder if anybody's in here that stayed up and watched the whole break last night. I think we ended around 1:30-ish. I ended up getting just, I don't know, maybe like 3.5 hours of sleep. So I don't know how much energy I'm going to have at the end of this one. There's a vintage stock column A. That was a long one for sure. Kevin Jones says, this is already better than last night with the CC Sabathia and the Robin Yount. Last night was pretty brutal with just the rarity of the autographs. They were so hard to find. At least now you're going to see one every box, which is going to be great. Got a little frustrating. Sometimes we would go like 10, 11 boxes in between finding an autograph, and that would be like over an hour. And Joe says, your break last night beat Monday Night Raw in the ratings. That's pretty funny. Yep, we used to like wrestling a lot. Used to watch wrestling all the time back in 2000, like 99 to 2000. I don't think we need to keep track of mapping these packs out to autographs to relics, because it's going to be a tie when it's done. It's going to be a three-way tie, 42 to 42 to 42, autographs to relics to manufactured relics. Here comes the relic hit. Sometimes these relics also have autographs on them, so that would be awesome. It'll probably happen at least once or twice. It's Javi Baez for the Cubs. This one goes to our Cubs owner, Paul B. So you got Javi Baez, not numbered, just a typical base. Joe said he did a few WWE packs on his last episode. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, we used to watch some of those episodes back in the day of Monday Night Raw and stuff. Buy-in still available. I'm pretty sure all the jumbos are all sold out. This entire break is sold out. I mean, you could check. I think there was 4 breaks that had a team or two left around lunchtime today. And I think those are linked in the last description of the previous video, but I'm pretty sure everything is gone. I haven't watched Wrestling Joe since, like, we used to watch it in, like, 2000. Pete Alonso. You'll be seeing a lot of Pete Alonsos tonight. I don't know, by the time this break is done, we'll probably see that card a million times. We also have these cool 84 box toppers, which are cool to look at, but I don't know, they might be a little bit tedious to ship out. And I do believe that those box toppers can be autographed, but we will see. Circa 2000 was the Dave Matthews Band's prime. Yeah, it was. 1998, they probably reached their pinnacle with Before These Crowded Streets. Justin Verlander, probably your Game 2 start of the World Series. I'm looking at World Series tickets. They came down a little bit in D.C. They're down to about $700 a piece now. It's down about $100 from where they were. Sam, I've been to Reds Fest, I think, at least twice. I used to actually be a Reds full season ticket holder. I'm not exactly sure why I was like that, but I think for 2 years I had full season Red season tickets, because I would go to maybe about a dozen games out there, and then I would just sell the rest. And also, there's Frank Thomas iconic card. I had them in 2015, the year you guys had the All-Star game. I just bought them just so I could get the All-Star game tickets. And then I ended up just selling the tickets. I was planning on going, and then I changed my mind. Just sold the tickets to kind of offset some of the price of season tickets, the Bleacher, the Kroger Bleacher tickets there. Yeah, Terry, I'd like to if I can get down there. I'd like to meet up with you guys maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. Here comes the other hit. There's Kevin Biggio. It's a manufactured Burt Blyleven. I don't even know if I should even put this in a sleeve or not, but I guess I will. That's for a Twins owner. It goes out to Twins owner Jordan D. Burt Blyleven out of 150. TJCC says, here's to another long night. Good luck, everyone, trying to reach 200 tonight. TJCC, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I hope we're not in for a super long night. I'm hoping that, okay, we're starting at about 6 p.m. I'm hoping we could be done by midnight. I need to catch up on my sleep a little bit after last night. I definitely had some bleary eyes this morning, that's for sure. Probably still have bleary eyes from not getting enough sleep. How did I feel this morning, Jerry? I did not want to get out of bed. How do you get into these breaks? 1,000 subscribers? I saw them on my Patreon page, and usually that's where the quote unquote best teams go. We'll save those box loaders for the end of each round. How about that? So here's box number 2. These are half case breaks. So there's 6 of these large jumbo boxes per case. There's our silver packs and box loader. We'll do this at the end of each round. At least the box loader. The silver packs get their own special video because they're so awesome. Love those things. How many boxes? 3 jumbo boxes. So it'll be roughly about 1,400 cards per round, which is, I don't know, about a 25% less per round in base cards. When you stack it up against hobby, you get about 25% less base, but I'm okay with that because you get more hits. It's also a little bit less sorting. Sam just got here. How's it going? Chris, the silver packs all get their own video. We're gonna do we'll do the box toppers here, the oversized box toppers in a minute at the end of each round. And here's, I see the hit already. It's gonna be a relic. There's Acuna Jr. Tatis. It's gonna be Kirby Yates from the Padres out of 50. So I mean that's pretty cool that at least it's numbered. That one goes to the Padres owner, which is Michael S. Congratulations, Michael S. on Kirby Yates. Closer, had a great season for the Padres. His cards aren't worth a ton of money. That's an extra thick relic, so that's going to need a thick sleeve. We'll get that sleeved up for you. Who's my favorite Yankee? Current, probably Gleyber Torres. All-time, Mariano Rivera. Kirby Yates is in the hit pile. Sean said, I saw 50 of those last night. Yeah, 50 of those relics. 51 to be exact. That's actually the first Kirby Yates relic we've seen. I don't know if anyone's keeping track, but we might have the entire All-Star Game roster, relic-wise, at least one piece of all of their jerseys by the end of this break tonight. DJ LeMahieu, that's out of 67. We'll have to see if there's any of those Shohei Ohtani error cards also. We haven't seen one yet. Found a bunch of those in the hobby break last night. Haven't seen the Vladdy Jr. SSP yet where he's holding a baseball. Why are those numbered out of 67, Jasper? They're a parallel set. So the parallel ones are numbered, like the gold ones are numbered out of 2019, meaning there's only 2019 of them in existence. The one you just saw is out of 67. They only made 67 of that particular card. It's a parallel set for set builders. There's Lane Thomas. That one is out of 299. You can see down there in the back. World Series Game 1 is tomorrow night, huh? It's going to be Max Scherzer against Gerrit Cole. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Ashley subbed and clicked the bell. I appreciate that, Ashley. Thank you very much. Elias is back. What's up, Elias? It just seems like yesterday you were here. It's like deja vu, except with better. I think this is a better product, personally. Yeah, Joe, I picked Cole to be the World Series MVP with my... There's an bat app where you can fill out all this stuff. I picked him to be the World Series MVP. It's got to be an expired. I mean, Steve Pearce was the World Series MVP last year. Robert, how's it going? Top sleeper rookies and update? I don't know. It could be anybody. Hey, Evan, by the way, I sent out your auction win today. I'm starting to work on getting those out. We had like a bunch of people not pay, so I sent a couple of those out today, and there's a couple more that I have to get sent out. I was working on obviously sorting Gold Label and trying to get caught up with that. Thurman Munson is the next hit, so the autograph will be the next hit out of this box. Thurman Munson for the Yankees. That's for Kevin. I almost don't feel like putting these in sleeves because they're so fake. Terry, I have not sent it out yet, but it's ready to go, man. And I put a couple nice cards in there. I know you only have 2 cards, but for the delay, I gave you some. I don't know if I want to say and ruin the surprise for you, but they're not base cards. We'll just put it at that. So you'll get your previous month's stuff, and then probably next week we'll get all the October stuff. Ben says, you missed a Vlad Senior auto? That would be absolutely awful. I don't think so. Rob's Vlog says, hey, Jabs, just wanted to wish you a great break. I've been trying to get more views to my channel, and I've got a 2018 Topps Chrome Update Mega Box for Thursday. Rob's Vlogs, thank you very much. I hope you guys will check out Rob's Vlogs. That's a pretty nice product right there. Make sure you get on over there and check them out. I don't think I'm doing a live stream on Thursday. We'll probably just do a typical Throwback Thursday. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but sometimes I usually order a couple boxes throughout the week, and then when they come in, I was like, oh, let's do this tonight. All right, here's the last little stack here. There should be an autograph in this one, unless that one person was right. Hey, Brian Versetti is here. Jesus is in the building. How's it going? Pretty good, Jesus. We finished up our projects today, and you'll have to present yours tomorrow. There's a lot of other people that still need to present, but everyone finished their visual weight at least. Ted Williams. There's the autograph. So the autograph is a 1984 Pedro Avila from the Padres. You might be thinking, who? Pedro Avila? I'm right there with you because I don't really know who he is either. That is for our Padres owner, which is Michael S. Congratulations on your rookie card, Pedro Avila. If you're a Padres big fan, then by all means, let us know if he's supposedly, good or has a bright future, or if he's just kind of like a filler rookie card that's probably not going to have much value. I don't know much about him. Must have got a cup of coffee in the big leagues, enough to get his own 1984 rookie card design, which is pretty awesome. Pedro Avila. And we'll finish off this box. Sean says getting Hira, Senzel, and Yaz rookies for combined 7. Is that a good deal? I would say, you know what? With shipping and everything, that's probably not too bad. If you buy them separate, you're probably going to... Like, if you'd buy these at a card show, you could probably get them for $1 or $2 a piece. But, I mean, with shipping and everything, that's probably about right. Lucas, you don't have to keep track of how many autos each team gets. It's going to be a tie at the end of the break. Last night, we were tracking in Hobby how many autos we pulled compared to how many relics, just because I thought that would be interesting, and it was really ridiculously lopsided. 51-9. No, I forgot to call my doctor. Thank you for reminding me. I have the script in my work bag, and I keep forgetting. I need to call and get an ultrasound. All right, so last box. Oh, there's still one pack in here. I almost missed this one. There's one more back. No, Dave, I am not. I have to get an ultrasound on my neck because I had thyroid cancer, and they removed my entire thyroid, and I went for my follow-up, and that is one of the things they do for the follow-up to make sure nothing's growing back. No nasty C-word stuff. And that's that pack. So we already got our hits there. When you buy in on some team, when do you know when they will be done? Well, Tammy, that's a great question. First of all, look at what letter you have. I do them in alphabetical order, A through however many breaks we have. We did A through J last night, and this is K. So whatever letter you have, you can kind of figure out. These breaks will be approximately 30 minutes around. Thank you, Emil. Really appreciate that. GD, why did you ban me from commenting? GD, I didn't ban you from commenting at all. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You must have said something that the moderator saw that was inappropriate. Oh, that was a joke. Sorry. Sometimes it's tough to tell with some of the folks that we get in here. Sometimes sarcasm kind of flies over my head. All right. Last box from break. Short print in the last pack. Mark something P. All right. David, I appreciate the super chat. Let's check it out. Sometimes I might miss these base cards. There's so many of them that this was the last pack. There's the Yastrzemski in there. Where is it? Yeah, it's roughly about, I can't give you the exact time, but I don't see it. I don't see it, man. That was the last pack that I just put down there, so when I sort them out, I'll catch it and it'll get sleeved up. My sorter doesn't bag them. He just sorts them out, and then I go through and I go through all the cards and I sleeve them up. So that way, make sure that they don't miss any of the rookie cards. Thank you, GD. Appreciate it. So we're on to our last box here from this round. Pepino Man, you got no idea. It's by the end of this break, it's going to be 40,000 cards. 20,000 last night and about 19.5 thousand tonight. I was like, why did I do this again? There's True Seekers. This is going to take me at least a week or two to sort all this out. We got break A done, though, so one's done from last night. And my sorter is working on B tonight. And then once I get caught up and get gold label sorted out, then I'll be able to, double up on the sorting. And hopefully we can get it all done within a week. I'd like to get these all shipped out by the end of the month. I really hate logging into eBay and seeing a ton of pending packages. There's the next hit. It's Nick, another rookie, Nick Marjavicius. I don't even know if I said that right. Josh says, place an index card. That's not a bad idea. I've heard that suggestion before. I need to do a better job just keeping the list on the screen. So how about I put a large K so it's a little more visible? That's not a bad idea. I should get some laminated letters. That would probably help. Because some folks that can't watch, they might be in break, I don't know, like O for existence. Or for example. And they could just scroll right ahead to O so they don't have to go back and forth. Yeah, Daniel, we'll still have them until I get an exterminator in here, which I just never have time to take care of stuff, it seems like. All right, so here's our next pack. We got the autograph already, so every box has an auto. We'll rip those box loaders at the end as well. There's Stan Musial. I wonder how many complete sets that I could put together if I would have just, I don't know, put all these together and sorted them out numerically. Probably a million. Guerrero. There's not going to be a hit in this stack. It's just going to be a bunch more base. SP is always in the middle, says Frank. Y'all have to pay close attention. I think it's usually right after the middle cards. Have I seen baseball coins? I've seen those. I don't really collect baseball coins, though. Reds fan, I am a little bit tired, but yeah, we found a bunch of that error card last night. Triple B, how's it going? All right, here's our next. Here's the middle. Nick Senzel Gold. That's a nice one. Let's put that one in a sleeve. I feel like that one's worth, worth a bit. I think someone said last night about $50, but I can't remember the exact price. Some of you guys are super up to date on the pricing. There's Carter Keyboom. Rookie debut. Man, I was looking for that Senzel today, says Matt, but I didn't find it. Christian says, everyone hit the like button. This is awesome content. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Here's the second pack there. Here comes the relic. In 3 years, that Senzel Gold will be like $300. That would be nice if Senzel's career takes off. What's the Ohtani error card? The Ohtani error card is it has a rookie card emblem on it, and it shouldn't have that. We got good old Joey Votto going to the Reds owner, which is Jason W. Congratulations, Jason. Get it sleeved with your letter on the back. Yep, Canadian Joey Votto. Rough season for Joey Votto. We'll have to see if he continues to fade. Robert says, I was planning on going to my local card shop and saw that you went to Baseball Card Exchange. It is a nice place. Yeah, I like it. I wish there was more baseball card shops around. Just got a message from my distributor. Looks like Triple Threads is going to be delayed. That kind of sucks. Triple Threads is going to be a bit delayed for us. Well, have to think of something to do now for Wednesday. Triple Threads is really, really nice. It's like, it's pretty expensive though, almost $4,000 a case. How about a nice, oh dang, I always think that's Bryce Harper making a throw in from the outfield. I'm like, hey, there's a nice Bryce Harper short print. No, it's not. David John says, hit anything nice in the silver packs last night? I went to bed around case 3. David, I still have all the silver packs. We're going to do their own video for all of them. We're going to do 100, I don't know what it is, maybe about 150 or so silver packs in one video. There's a nice Carl Yastrzemski short print. That's the first time I think we've pulled that one. That one goes to the Red Sox owner, which is Brad. Congrats, Brad, on your Yaz. Be nice to have a Mike Yastrzemski right after it, but we'll see what's coming next. Andrew says, howdy there, partner. Howdy to you as well. All right, so here's the rest of these. Anyone live in the Pittsburgh area? Shane, I do. I work in the Pittsburgh area. I don't really live in the Pittsburgh area. The Harmerville Target has a few Topps update packs in the Fairfield box. That's pretty cool. That's a little bit out of my way, though. I don't think I'd drive out there just for a pack or two in a Fairfield box, but that's a nice tip if you're in that area. Any D-backs? Yeah, there's a bunch of D-backs base. Let's get those autos. Elias Vlogs changed his name because there's like 9 other Elias Vlogs. That's always a good idea because then when people search your name, there's a whole bunch of different ones that come up. Makes it easier to find you. Chris loves the sound of the packs opening. It's a nice sound, huh? All right, let's see. So I guess the best hit of the break, it was probably, or at least this round, probably the Senzel Gold, wouldn't you say? And the CC Sabathia has got to be up there too, value-wise, because it's out of 5. Those were the best 2. Here's that last little stack there. Elias is doing some homework. All right, well, this is the last pack. We'll recap all of the hits. It's about 30 minutes a round. So we're right at 30 minutes and 3 seconds right now. So pretty much right on pace. There's an Edwin Encarnacion vintage stock. Tatis is in there. So let's open these up. These are these oversized 1984 design box toppers, which should be pretty interesting. We didn't get any of these in hobby. Let's check out what they are all about. 1984 design. All right, so we have a jumbo Willie Mays, and you can see that this is the original size of a card, so it's I don't know, roughly 33% to 50% bigger. Interesting. And then we have a jumbo David Ortiz. There's David. And Kevin says, this chat is crazy fast, hard to keep up. Imagine me trying to keep up, Kevin, when only like 2 show up on the screen at a time, and Chris Paddock is the last one. So those are all of the jumbos from this break. We'll put those back in their little pack wrapper, and these are going to be annoying to kind of, I can't really fit them into the box, so I'll just put them back in there and put the letter on there, try to keep them straight. Here's the hits. This is the recap of the hits from break K. CC Sabathia out of 5 was our first auto. Robin Yount, short print. Baez, Burt Blyleven, blah. Then Kirby Yates. Then Thurman Munson, Pedro Avila, and then Chris Davis, who, by the way, goes to Robert A. Sorry, I don't think I shouted you out, Robert. And then San Diego Padres. Michael S. gets this one. Nick Senzel was probably one of the nicest ones. And Joey Votto. And then also Carly Yastrzemski. So those were the good hits. Get those put in their box there. And that's it for break K. Now we're moving on to the next one, which is going to be break L. You can see these are all the folks in break L. I'll get your names on the screen. If you bought into the break, you can check your eBay purchase history, and it'll be in the title of the description. So break L is ready. Let's get the boxes out. Any update on fantasy baseball? Not yet. Just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to go through, and I have to get some prizes together. Probably about, I don't know, 10 different prizes for competitive and maybe like 6 different prizes for casual. Let you guys have a draft of what you want, those of you that beat me. Hope I could do that once all this dies down a bit. It's been really busy with these breaks for right now. All right, so next box. This is break L, so we got some new folks in here. Hopefully we find some nice stuff. 1 autograph, 1 relic. Those like slipped out of my hands. And 1 fake relic, as some people call it. Triple B, you won competitive? That's awesome. I'll tell you what, Triple B, I'm going to put aside a hobby box of update for one of you guys. I don't know if you want that one, but I'll try to pick out some other stuff. I ordered a half case of hobby for myself. You know, some to put away, some to give away as prizes. That'll be one of them. I'm also going to throw in some of the nice stuff like, I've been putting stuff away like Acuna Jr. rookie cards and stuff aside for prizes. I'll throw those in the bin as well. There's a nice 84. But we'll get to it, hopefully by the end of the month or early next month. Fantasy was just, we opened it up in the first 40 spots. People that signed up got to partake in it. And the prize was if you beat me, you get a prize. And a lot of people beat me. I got my butt kicked. And I actually gave up and stopped checking it back in early August. And we have a Christy Mathewson manufactured relic for the Giants, New York Giants. That one goes to Ronald C. Christy Mathewson. Too bad it's not a real Christy Mathewson relic. That would be pretty awesome. Where am I at there? think we're like right here where we left off. There's the rest of those. Pete Alonso. Can't remember. Did I go through these to top that stack? Double check. Better safe than sorry in case there's a nice short print in there. Always like to show every card. Shane Bieber. I guess we must have skipped this stack. Face reveal. Yeah, Andrew. I've done face reveals before. Check out my CNN video where I was interviewed on CNN. Type in Eric Jabs World Series CNN. It should come up. Aiden, thank you very much. What's my favorite card? I guess my favorite card that I have right now is the 53 Topps Mickey Mantle that I picked up at the National. Where do I sell my cards? I don't sell my cards. I sell breaks, but like my personal cards, I don't really sell any of them. I mean, I have a couple like cards from the early 50s up on eBay that have been up there for like a year or two, but I don't like, sell my cards. There's Carter Keyboom. That one is going to the Nationals owner, which is, who's got the Nats? It's Scott T. Congrats on the Keyboom. Rookie card auto, Carter Keyboom. Another hit there for the folks in Breakout. So now we need... I destroyed the CNN hosts. Yeah, it was awkward because there's a like a 3 to 4 second lag. And they'd like say something, then there'd be a lag and I wouldn't hear it until like 3 seconds later. I guess that's the joys of like live TV. And I think we recorded that interview at like 5 a.m. or something, or 6 a.m. maybe. I think I had to get up. They sent a limo for me. They sent a limo to my hotel at like 5 a.m., which was, I was like, this is crazy to get up this early. But I mean, at least I got to go in a limo. So at least they gave me the big league treatment there. Shout out to you, Elias. Thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of people don't like CNN. I think they're like in third place among the different news networks right now, something like that. I don't know. I don't have cable, so I don't really watch the news at all. And now we have Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo. This one goes to our Rangers owner, which is Robert H. Congrats on Joey Gallo. Break L. When did I start YouTubing? Back in February of 2016. Started doing family vlogs for a couple months and had 0 subscribers. Nobody watching my stuff except for like my wife. And then I started doing baseball stuff because I used to go to baseball games all the time, ball hawks. I started doing those, and I started to get a little following from that. And then I switched over to doing baseball cards full time about a year ago. And, things have taken off since then. Brandon Woodruff is the last one there. Think you'll get burnt out from all these breaks, plus all the stuff you ship. The RMM. Yeah, definitely, man. I already feel a little bit burned out, so probably will slow, like it slows down a bit in November, all these new releases. Skywarp says, my kids sold cards at the card show in Greensburg this past weekend, and they did pretty well. That's nice. My brother went to the show, but I did not. I wonder if my brother bought anything from your kids. Daryl Strawberry, 83. Justice Sheffield out of 67. Got to slow down in the middle of the packs just in case. What's the last card release of the year? I don't know. Is it Bowman's Best? Look at the schedule on Cardboard Connection, and you'll be able to figure that out. I usually am only like a week in advance planning out stuff. Otherwise, it gets too hectic with all the stuff going on and coming out all the time. Pete Alonso is in there. Mercado. And Frankie Montas. One more pack. Dom says, you can do it. Break them cases. Andy, I'm doing all right. What time did the break end last night? Like, I don't know, like 1:30-ish. Maybe a little after 1:30 a.m. I got to bed just before 2 a.m. after I, took my dog outside, filled up his water, and gave him something to eat and all that stuff. I had to make sure he, wasn't going to be whining at night. All right, that's the last pack for the first box. How long will this be tonight? I don't know, man. We're averaging about 30 minutes per break, so I'm guessing 7 hours. But we'll see if I can speed it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't like to rush. There's some breakers that just go directly to. Oh no, the 67 card will get sleeved. I mean, it's not, even if it's not a huge star. If it's some bum like, let me find a bum name real quick, like Robbie Grossman. If it's out of 67, it'll still go in a penny sleeve. I'm not going to stop and sleeve every bum hit like that. Otherwise, we'd be here forever. So those get sleeved up when I'm sorting them out. What was the ratio last night? 51-9. 51 relics, 1, or not 1, that'd be awful. 9. T Nappy says, why did you stop ball hawking? Well, it took a lot of time away from my family, and I mean, I was falling behind with Patreon and YouTube, so it's like something's got to give. And also got injured at ball hawking, ripped my leg open, so I have a huge scar on the front of my shin. Had to go to the emergency room for it. Actually took me in an ambulance because none of my friends were able to assist me because they were all continuing to ball hawk, unfortunately. So they took me in an ambulance. All right, here's our next box. Autograph coming soon. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, it took 7 stitches, and I was probably okay after about a week or two. Pretty much back to normal. Like the first week or two, you just have to be careful. Have to like clean it well, or I think I had to keep it dry for the first week so it wouldn't get infected. I remember like taking showers, like standing on one leg with my other leg up with like a towel like on it. It was like real awkward. Who are you going in for the World? I'm taking the Astros in 6. Gerrit Cole. I think Gerrit Cole will go 2-0, be the MVP. At least I hope so. I'm always rooting for ex-Pirates. Like, there's a nice one. Keston Hiura photo variation. That's got to go in a sleeve. How rare is this one? Keston Hiura photo variation. That one goes to our Brewers owner, Jason P. Congrats on that one. Just said I would have thrown you on my bike and hiked to AGH. Thanks, man. David says that's a short print. Skywarp says, Yelich tried throwing a ball to my daughter at PNC. He even pointed at her before doing it, but some dude jumped in and took it from her. I don't know who that dude was, but that sucks. Really sorry to hear that. I mean, hopefully they were booed out of the section. Do I sleeve all the rookie cards? Only the big rookie cards like Mike Yastrzemski and Senzel and Keston Hiura and Tatis rookie debuts and Pete Alonso's. If it's like some guy I've never heard of, I don't sleeve them up. How do you know so fast? The photo variation. Well, I've looked at about 22,000 of these cards, literally over the last 2 nights so far. So I could tell that was not the original base Hira card. That helps a bit. And also there's numbers that you can double check on the back. There's a nice Andre Dawson if you like manufactured patches. That one is going to our Cubbies owner, Robert A. Get that one. It's out of 150. You got a Biggio short print. That's pretty nice. Yeah, the code, once again, for those of you that missed it last night, there's numbers on the bottom right there. It's the last. See how it ends in 10? Right there. If it ends at 55 or 57, you've got yourself something. Short print or super short print. So look for those numbers if you're unsure. You can also always just check it on eBay, and then like you can just compare the photos. Be like, hey, that's the photo that I have, and it's worth X amount of dollars. Jose Canseco autograph. There we go. For the Athletics, Robert A. Congratulations. Jose Canseco, and it's numbered out of 150. Very nice. So it's not some random guy we haven't heard of. Like, I don't know, that would have really stunk if that was a Nick Martini rookie card for you. But we'll take a Jose Canseco. Like that one a lot. Canseco's been doing a lot of signing this year for Topps. Been seeing a lot of his cards recently. Get it sleeved up and on the screen for you. Jose Canseco. Here's the back of it. It's out of 150. Good old Jose Canseco. Of course, not a Hall of Famer. Nowhere near a Hall of Famer because of all the PED stuff, but a lot of people still love him just because they loved him as a child. Mike Trout All-Star game card. So I think we got 2 of our hits. We need 1 more. What's my email? thejabsfam@gmail.com. The RMM says Canseco is the GOAT in his mind. A lot of people love Canseco. Shout out to you, Seth Opens Cards. You changed your name to something more memorable. That's always a good idea. I mean, when I first started out, I was doing family vlogs like, hey guys, let's go to the store and go shopping at Walmart for a birthday party. So that's why I was called Jabs Family. And I just never bothered to change it. And then once I got like, I don't know, 1,000 subs, I was like, it's probably too late to change it now to, you know, Jabs Baseball or what. I don't even know what the heck I would call it. So I just kept it. There's Charlie Blackmon All-Star card. Here comes the hit. It's going to be a Buster Posey, it looks like, right after the Vladdy Jr. Buster Posey for the San Francisco Giants. This one goes out to Ronald C. Congrats, Ronald C. on Buster Posey. Will go down as, I don't know, probably one of the more memorable Giants of all time. Kind of put him kind of on the same even playing field as Will Clark. I don't know if Buster is going to be a Hall of Famer, but I'd put him kind of as right across from Will Clark. Great player for many years for that team. What break number are we on? We're on break L right now. They're about 30 minutes around. That's about what I've noticed the pace kind of settling in at. ABCs need 1, 2, 3 is here. Looks like the kids are home. You might be hearing some screaming and crying in a little bit because they don't like going to bed. They were out playing when I started the stream. But it's dark here on the East Coast now, so. All right, so these are just going to be all base because we got our 3 hits. But we'll look out for the short prints and super short prints. Paul DeJong, Sonny Gray had a great season. All right, last 2 packs. 352 in California. I would not even be home yet if I was in California. I went to a Walmart today because I have a flat. It's not technically a flat. It's a slow leak on my back tire. And I was like, hey, I'm here to get my tire fixed. They're like, yeah, it's a 2.5 hour wait at the minimum. I was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, and just left. Because otherwise I might still be sitting there, and then this break would go till like 3 a.m. There's the Shohei Ohtani rookie card that some of you wanted to see earlier. Shohei Ohtani. Let's leave that one up. That goes to Ramon M. They were saying last night it was a $37 card. And I feel like we pulled at least a dozen of it so far. So all these cases were release day cases. So I'm guessing they were some of the first ones that were put aside. So, oh, it's a $20 card now. All right, so the market went down a lot overnight. I don't know if a lot of people saw that card pulled in the breaks. I mean, last night's break had like 12,000 views. And they're like, wait, maybe that's not so rare. I don't know. Or maybe they just, a lot of other people were pulling it. Yeah, if you can get the black version, that's definitely worth a lot more money if you get a numbered one or a parallel. All right, time for our last box, right at 50 minutes, right on schedule. 10 minutes per box. Been doing very well, sticking to it. The black one is listed for $150. That's pretty cool. No, Johnny, every round is sold out from A through X. I had an opportunity to buy some more, but honestly, I don't think I could handle any more sorting right now. If you guys want to, maybe we can do some more update in a couple weeks. All right, Blake, you got to go to work. Have a great time. You're selling a Jose Uribe for $100,000. That card is not worth that much, unfortunately. I made a video about it, like when I noticed somebody selling them for $750,000, and noticed a bunch of them were listed for real high. I was like, what if I sell mine? And I ended up selling mine for a charity. So somebody agreed to donate $150 to charity for the card. So I don't really know if I technically even sold it. It was more or less a charity donation. And I donated the $150 to Autism Speaks. And that card is still, people are still trying to get top dollar for it. All right, here's the next pack there. Keston here and Senzel are in there. Skybolt, McNeil. You prefer Juan Uribe? Yeah, I liked Juan Uribe. He was kind of a cool dude. Ryan Helsley is the next hit. So that one is going to our Cardinals owner, which is Guy. Guy S, or is it pronounced Guy? I don't know if you're friends or not. So, Guy, congratulations on you got the first hit there. ABC's Need 123 says, enjoy your youth while you can. Old age sets in very quickly. Yeah, unfortunately it does. All right, next packs. Should have a relic, an autograph. It would be nice to have an autograph. Should have a relic and manufactured relic. EMT Recordings just subscribed early. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Glad to have you on board. Maybe within the next week we'll hit 45,000. That'll be nice. Always like the nice round numbers. And there's our hit. Oh, it's a double relic. That's the first time we've seen that after opening 23,000 cards worth of this. A double relic. Chris Bryant, Javier Baez. Thank goodness they're on the same team there. Otherwise, we'd have to random this off. Event Award Memorabilia, Javi Baez and Chris Bryant. That's pretty cool. It's out of 25. Yeah, if you're going to do relics, start doing stuff like that. We'll take those. It's something different. Patrick Break O didn't have. We're on L right now, so they'll go alphabetical up until we get through break X, which is the last one. We almost were at break double A. We've never gone into the double letters, but if I would have gotten more cases, we would have break Y, break Z, and break AA, which would have been kind of crazy. What was the score from last night? 51-9, JJ's. 51 relics, 9 autos. What's the Uribe video called? I took it down because it was getting so many views, and I was afraid that people were gonna, actually think that car was worth that much money. So I took it down a few months ago. There were some people that was like, the haters would like to say, oh, Jabs is selling junk wax for $750,000. No, that was for charity, and it was just a sarcastic video about the card. So I took it down. No big deal. Let's see if we find a short print in here. Kurt Casale, there's Justin Board, Joey Votto, rookie reprint, Joey Gallo. Do I like doing breaks or is it boring? Usually, like, the best part of doing breaks is interacting with you. If I was sitting by myself in a room with just these cards, then it would be boring because looking at the same cards over and over again. But the thing that keeps it interesting is all of your comments about all different kind of things. How do you know if it's a short print? It's the number on the back. If it's 55 or 57 on the back, that long number at the very bottom of the card, you got yourself a short print. Any one of ones? No, haven't seen any of those yet. Shout out to you, Cool Cena. Said Miggy. Pete Alonso. This is a nice hit. The camo Pete Alonso out of 25. That's pretty nice. Rookie debut Pete Alonso. What's this go for? Probably at least $200. That's just a guess. I haven't done any research. You'll have to let me know. Pete Alonso out of 25, rookie debut. This is the best Pete Alonso you can get in terms of the photo on it. They also have the All-Star Home Run Derby one and the All-Star one. This, I feel like, is going to have the most total value. $500, says Sean. There it is, 150. There's not a lot of them out there. It's at 10 of 25. Kim, it says 225. Pete Alonso. That one goes to our Mets owner, which is Brian S. That's why you should pick up the Mets if you can in some of these breaks, because if you do get a parallel, the thing about Update is those parallels are what gets you the most money back. It's not the relics. It's not the autos. It's these parallels out of like 25 and 50 and 67 and all that stuff. ABCs need 123 with a donation. Says, hi, Eric. My nightly donation and shameless plug. Chasing 400, giving away a set of 95 Upper Deck SP with Chipper Jones and Derek Jeter rookies. ABCs need 123. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We got over 600 people in here right now. I hope you guys will take a minute and click on that super chat and go to his channel and check him out and hit that sub button over there and get yourself in on a giveaway. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much, ABC Sneed. 1, 2, 3. All right, that pack is done. Let's do these two. And then that will be a wrap for break L. Yeah, some people do live solely for parallels. Definitely. They love the parallels. Definitely a lot more value the lower that number gets on the back of the card. And here comes the last pack, and then we'll do those jumbo 84s. Mountain Gorilla says ABCs need 123 is awesome. And the last pack produces Elo Jimenez, Wade Boggs, no short print. Let's do these 84 top loaders. Or box toppers. Why did I say top loaders? That'd be pretty dumb. All right, so for break L, our first one, we got a Mark McGwire. It'll be interesting to see if any of these are going to be autographed. Big Mac. And then we also have Thurman Munson, 84. And Nolan Ryan, 84. So those are the jumbo box toppers there. For break L, let's recap the hits. We had a nice one there with the Pete Alonso out of 25. Here are all of the hits from this round. Did you do break K? Yes, we did. We just did that one before this one. First 30 minutes. Here's the hits again. Keston Hira, photo variation. Jose Canseco, Otani error, dual relics. So some nice hits that round. Then you have the Pete Alonso out of 25. Give me a second just to put these cards in their box and get the next case opened up. That was Andre Dawson. It's a manufactured relic, though, so not a lot of value to it. The Hazel Dog, how's it going? How many more cases? We got 1 case down, 6 to go. They're all jumbo cases tonight. Fuego says Eric's got the fire hand. I hope it stays that way. I hope we don't run into a slump. Let me get these labeled. So this is break L. And we had break K right before that. All right, here's the next break. Next round. We got break M coming at you guys right now. These are all sold out, so sorry if sometimes some of you wait to pick up a team on the day of, but these all sold out ahead of time. Here's all the folks in break M. And Series Card says, that dual relic looks like retro 3D glasses. Thank you very much, Series Cards. I remember those 3D glasses. Those were pretty cool. I used to think they were really awesome when, I don't know if you remember the NES game, Rad Racer. Used to wear my 3D glasses and play some Rad Racer. Have I met Zach Hampel? Yes, I have. Zach and I have hung out on multiple occasions when he's been in Pittsburgh. How much is a single box of jumbo? I think you can usually pick these up for about 150 bucks. Somewhere in that range. So let me get the M on the screen for you folks. Break M. And here's our box loader. We'll put that aside. Number up our silver packs with M's, or label them at least. All right, let's see what we've got. Not yet, Joe. I have not had any time to do so. I'm hoping that I can get those done starting mid this week into next week. I might take a personal day at the end of the month just to try to make sure I get everything out. Get 4 personal days a year, so if I'm falling behind, I'll just burn one of those and stay home all day and get a lot of those out. All right, so this is our first pack. A couple nice rookies in there, Senzel and Vladdy's. Second pack. That's the bad thing about buying SD. When you buy from eBay, sometimes you got to wait a long time. There's an Andre Dawson out of 150. Oh, it's out of 50. It's a gold manufactured relic. That one goes to Cubs owner Richard H. Andre Dawson. So let's get an M on the back of that one. The best hobby box to open. Honestly, if you're just looking at this and you're choosing between jumbo and hobby, I would choose jumbo. It's a little more expensive and you get less cards, but you get an autograph in there. You get three hits. How was school after a late night? It was pretty tough in terms of just being able to, you know, stay. I shouldn't say stay awake. I was mostly tired on the way home. That's when it really hit me. Driving home from work, felt myself starting to drift into another lane because I was like just so tired. Came home, ate something, took a nice power nap. Got about a 45-minute nap, ate some dinner. Any students say late night, Mr. Jabs? I don't think so. I have one student that usually watches, and he wasn't in school today. All right, let's see. We got a gold card coming up. The best stuff in these jumbos is in the middle. There's Gil Hodges, 52, Grandal, Suarez. If you buy retail, get hanger boxes. I agree with that. I'll tell you what, man. I put in an order on eBay for a bunch of hanger boxes, and they're actually less than retail because somebody must have, you know, you can get those hanger boxes. If you buy in large quantities and cases, you don't pay $10. You pay like $7 or $8 when it all is said and done. I put in a bunch of orders, and they canceled all my orders. So I got to look into that. Like, they didn't ship them out. They just canceled my orders, no explanation. So I'm thinking they saw that the prices are going up and they wanted to cancel it so they could get more money out of them, because I pretty much bought their entire inventory. Elvis Luciano is the next one for the Blue Jays. That one goes to Derek M. and Jonathan H. with a super chat. Jonathan says, Jabs is actually one of our robot overlords. The only explanation of how he can do this day in and day out. Autistic Family Collectibles. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out Autistic Family Collectibles over there and give him some support. And another one from Coco Pelon says, Eric bought an auto redemption card of Nico Horner from the Cubs. It's a 2018 Leaf Trinity Clear. Came back with his pick and auto, but the name on the card is Tatis Jr. That's pretty crazy. I've seen something like that before with a printing plate. David Fletcher, 1-of-1 printing plate that was autographed with Rod Carew's signature on there. So stuff like that does happen, and it's, you know, it's just quality control. Some of these companies falling asleep at the wheel, so to speak. So I appreciate the donations there, Autistic Family Collectibles and Coco Pelon. Thank you very much. And Welcome to My World says, hi, Eric. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my world. Welcome to the break. Hopefully you're having a great day. We got a foil Pete Alonso. I'll go back and sleeve that one up for sure. And top load it. Here's our next one. Ronnie Bugs, how's it going, man? Sounds like the kids aren't wanting to go to bed. There's Carl Yastrzemski. Andy got a Brian Reynolds auto. That's pretty cool. Yastrzemski's a photo variation. Get that one sleeved up. Any good hits so far? We had a really nice Pete Alonso worth several $100s out of 25. And also Keston Hero worth a couple $100 out of 67. Those were the best hits so far. And then we had some nice autos. These aren't fat packs. These are jumbo packs. There's a difference. The fat packs have 34 cards, and you can buy them for $5 a piece at Walmart. And these are, you know, the hobby jumbos that come guaranteed with hits in them, like this one. Nolan Arenado out of 150. That one goes to our Rockies owner, Phil K. Gets this one. Phil K. Nice Nolan Arenado right there. Out of 150. There's the back. What's the most valuable card you can get in a jumbo? You know, it all depends. Like, you might find a 1-of-1 of some great rookie, or you might find a nice auto. You'll see some of these rookie cards, if you get like a camo variation, it's worth a nice bit. What do I think about Javi Baez being on MLB The Show? I didn't even know that, EMT, so you're breaking news to me. I wonder why they picked Baez and not somebody else. I feel like, you know, I mean, Baez is a great player, but I feel like there's a lot of other players that might be more deserving, but I don't know. They'll definitely sell a bunch of those to Cubs fans. I know a lot of people in the Pittsburgh area went out and picked up 2013 The Show because Kutch was on the cover. Chris Paddock out of 67, Ken Griffey Jr. Alonzo should have been on the cover. Yeah, somebody, like, it would have been nice to get a nice rookie on the cover. Like, Alonzo would have been awesome for sure. Maybe Acuna, some young player like that. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, Elias. Sorry, I always want to say your name like Elias Diaz, just because I hear his name all the time. What's the best card you've ever gotten in a pack video? I'll tell you what, we might be doing a best of at the end of the year. Maybe we'll have to wait for that if we get that done. The greatest hits of the year compilation. Maybe, we'll see. The young guys will probably play the show too. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these guys play the show. All these younger players. 357 MAGA with a $5 donation says, Eric, I had to rewatch the end of yesterday's break. Thanks for pulling the Kevin Biggio Independence Day auto out of 76. It sold for a few hundred on eBay. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. That's what we're talking about. These young rookies, if you pull their variants out of here. Definitely a pretty penny. Are you planning on selling yours, or are you going to keep it? That's the thing right now. I mean, if I don't know, if Kevin Biggio becomes a major star, it's going to go up. But if he's a bust, it's going to go down. That's the conundrum of finding something that's worth a couple $100 like that. All right, that box is done. Let's move on to box number 2 of 3. These are all 3 jumbo box breaks, which is half of the case. Box number 2. Jack Flaherty should be on the cover. Flaherty definitely had a great year. I don't know if he's cover boy ready just yet. Maybe another year or 2. Brad says, what is your favorite player on the Pirates? Please answer my question. Good question. Either Starling Marte or Elias Diaz. I like those guys a lot. They've been very kind to me over the years at the ballpark. So I'd say one of those 2. How much was each spot, says Keith? I think the cheapest was $8 for like a team like the Marlins. Most expensive was like, I don't know, approaching 50. Somewhere around there, 45 to 50 for a team like the Mets. Yeah, Kyler Murray did get drafted to Oakland, but he didn't sign. Baltimore Box Breakers is here. What's up, Triple B? The RMM says, I would love to see you pull a Frank Thomas no name on front. Yeah, my brother and I found a bunch of jumbo, 1990 Topps jumbos at the antique mall yesterday. And I was thinking about buying some, but I just let him have them all because he loves that set. And there's some junky packs in there. I was like, you know what? I've got enough stuff to already open. I bought a bunch of those silver packs. So hopefully he pulled some great stuff. Obviously, he didn't find the name on front, or I would have heard about it by now. Do I have the Mickey Mantle Beckett price guide? Yeah, I have that one, Coco. It's somewhere in my house, probably buried in a box or underneath boxes of cards. It's the 1995 Mickey Mantle with it's like black and white. I think I actually picked it up in an estate sale for $3. Victor Robles, Ryan Baracchi, good old Ryan Baracchi. If you're not going to get Sean Reed Foley, you're going to get a Ryan Baracchi for the Blue Jays. That one goes to Blue Jays owner, which is Derek M. Congrats on that. And it's also got a 150 emblem on there. So it's numbered out of 150. Ryan Baracchi for Derek. Congrats on that one. How much is a box of jumbo? About 140 to 150 is what I'm seeing on eBay. Somewhere in there. Do I have a Hank Aaron card? I've got a couple Hank Aaron cards. Could sometimes pick those up for $10 at the flea markets. They're usually banged up, but there's Thurman Munson for the Yanks. That one goes to Yankees owner John A. So not the hit John was probably hoping for, but still hit nonetheless. Put the M on the back of that one. And I don't know, did we get our relic yet? I think we still need to find the relic out of here. Baltimore Boxbreaker said an LCS had 40 jumbo 1990 packs and wanted $60 for them, and he thought about buying them. You know what? If you bargain with them, you might have been able to get it for 50. I mean, supposedly the Frank Thomas no name on front comes out of the jumbos, and it's really tough to find, but how many packs are in a box of jumbos? There's 10 packs. 10 packs, 46 cards per pack, 460 cards per box. Looks like we got the relic coming up. Still waiting to see a relic that has an auto attached to it. I say attached because usually there's sticker autos on the relics. That is a nice Mookie Betts out of 25. That one goes out to the Red Sox owner, which is Brian S. Congrats on that. Oh, that one's a thick card. We'll have to use the thick sleeve. I don't know why some of these relics are thin and some are thick. That's a thick one out of 25. Maybe that's why it's out of 25, because it has a piece of, I don't know, some numbering or lettering there. That's probably why it's thicker. So congrats on that one, Brian. Our sticker auto's not worth as much. Usually they're not as appealing to some collectors, but you know, they're still cool. They're still worth something. Just on-card autos is the way to go if you want maximum value. Like if you had just a base auto of something, if it had a sticker on it, it'd be worth less than the same card that had the on-card. Ken Griffey Jr., Dwight Smith. Are the 84 inserts worth much? Not really. They're pretty common. You're going to end up seeing a bunch of them. Who is my team in the World Series? I'm taking the Astros in 6. Sirius wants his players to touch the cards, not the stickers. Yeah, the stickers, with the stickers, the players, I mean, they touch the sticker, I guess, technically, but they just sign a whole sheet of stickers and then they send them back to the company. The company, some employee takes them. How about a Pete Alonso gold? That's pretty cool. Some employee takes the stickers, peels them off one by one, then places them on the card. So it's almost like a manufactured autograph, sort of. This Pete Alonso, that one's pretty nice for Joseph M. Pete Alonso Gold Home Run Derby celebration card. Matthews has taken the Nats in 7. It's going to be a nice matchup if the starting pitching for the Nationals can be lights out. My wife is here with water reinforcements. Thank you very much. Save that for when I get thirsty. CC says, spoiler alert, Astros will win the 2019 World Series. You might be right. Some of them sign thousands of cards per year. The younger players sign a lot more. We've noticed that trend. The veterans don't sign as much because they don't really need to. They're probably like, $5 a card, $10 a card, not worth my time. I have a $15 million contract or whatever, but the younger players need the money because throughout the minor leagues, like they might play a whole season in the minors and get like $12,000. And that's their whole, salary for the year to live on, which is not, you can barely even live on that. Minor leaguers are very, very underpaid. All right, so next pack, I just got my stack is getting a little tall here. Don't want to knock any of these over by accident. Mike Trout signs for fans all the time. That's right. If you ever go to an Angels game, get down there on the Angels dugout side, he usually comes out and signs. Definitely a cool dude. All right, middle of the pack, we've got a Cepeda, Ted Williams, Drew Pomeranz. You don't want veterans to sign a lot, of their values will drop significantly. That could be true. Three, 5, 7 says Mike Trout is a legend like Jabs. He's much more of a legend than I'll ever be, that's for sure. Everybody knows Mike Trout. He's going to go down as one of the greatest baseball players that ever lived. He's probably, a lot of people will probably consider him the best player that they've ever seen when it's all said and done. Hopefully he just stays healthy and continue to just stack up the Cy Young Awards, and hopefully he gets some chances in the playoffs because I think Mike Trout's only played in one playoff series in his entire career. Like one 5-game divisional series, that's a shame. He needs to get on that national stage and get the recognition he deserves. Angels have been so bad with handing out crappy contracts like, oh, Josh Hamilton, here's $125 million, and our Pujols have $300 million or whatever. He got $270 million. Guys that just have been awful. C.J. Wilson, why don't you take $76 million? So much wasted money on those guys that just bad investments. All right, so now we're on to our third and final box of Break M. Right at about 80 minutes, right on track there. Yankees are going to get Cole. Yankees actually had technically had access to Cole. They drafted Cole in the first round, but Cole didn't sign with them. Went back to went to college, UCLA, and signed #1 overall in the nation about 3 years later with the Buccos. So Gerrit Cole actually grew up a Yankees fan, so I could see that he might want to sign there. If the money's right, he'll go there for sure. But, I mean, Gerrit Cole is going to command a premium, especially what he's been doing. He's been healthy his whole career. Doesn't have a history of arm issues. Yeah, he's a Southern California boy, that's right, so you might be right. Silver and black. The silver packs, those are going to get their own video later this week. Matt's going to bring Cole to the Angels. We shall see. I don't know if the Angels have the money. Ouija54 says, did you see the Vlad Jr. gold label with the gold nugget? I did not see that. I was like, AU nugget? Good thing I took chemistry. Thank you very much for that. That's a pretty awesome one. We actually pulled a Juan Soto gold nugget out of gold label, but I didn't see the Vlad Jr. That's a pretty sick one right there. I would have loved to have pulled that one. Yep, LA Collections. Those of you that didn't take chemistry and know your periodic table of elements, AU equals gold. It took me a minute to figure that one out. It's like, wait a minute. Australian nugget? Oh, yeah, AU's gold. AG equals silver. That's right, Materva. Looks like someone's taken chemistry or took chemistry. Who do I think will win the Cy Young Award? Do you think in 2020, Flaherty and Kopech? I don't know if I'd say Kopech, just because I don't know if the White Sox are going to have that great of a team, so he's not going to have a ton of run support. And I still feel, even though, you know, wins aren't as important anymore, some people will take that into consideration. He also might have an innings limit and not be able to. They might only pitch him 150 innings, which some people will hold against him. Our next hit, it's an autograph, Legacy of Baseball, Garrett Hampson. It's a sticker auto, so you can see that little holographic sticker. That's what we're talking about, sticker versus on-card. Garrett Hampson, that one goes to the Rockies owner, Phil K. Gets that one. By the way, it's also numbered out of 150 on the back. Have I talked to Zach Hampel yet? I've talked to him several times this year. We actually did we ball hawked together in May. Haven't talked to him, though, since he asked me to change the title of the video that I used. And Platinum Card Breaks with a $50 super chat. Platinum Card Breaks, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys take a minute and click on the $50 donation there and go over to Platinum Card Breaks. Click Go to Channel. If you're on your laptop, there's a little 3 dots next to the super chat. If you click on it, if you're on your phone, you can just tap on it, click Go to Channel. You won't miss anything here, and give them some subs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Very nice donation there, Platinum Card Breaks. Do not forget to sub up the folks that, you know, support the channel. I really appreciate it. Eloy Jimenez, rookie card. Manufactured. You know it, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Says, I watch you a lot. Great content. Thank you so much. Try to do my best to put something out every day. Even if it is long 7-hour breaks. Still fun to do. Talk to all you guys. Why did Hampel want you to change the video? What's up, Jono? He didn't like the name of the video because it was named Zach Hampel accused of trampling kid at PNC Park, because he made a catch like right in front of a kid, and Jordan Comedina, the hapless, snotty bullpen catcher, started like saying stuff in Zach's direction, like, yeah, you almost knocked that kid down or something like that, when really he didn't. He was like a whole row in front of him. And Zach asked me to change the title because he felt that it would bring some negativity towards him. And the funny part is, a week later when it was time to upload his video, he used the exact same title that I originally had. He was like, falsely accused of trampling a kid at PNC Park. And he apologized to me later for have me change it. But there's all right. I mean, I said, you know what? It's your story to tell. I don't mind. Dream Big Productions. Dream Big says, do your children enjoy playing with the zoo toy Lovey Face? Thank you very much, Dream Big Productions. Yes, they do. It also kind of works as a security feature because I can tell when they are about ready to come in my office because they step on that little mat and it starts making animal sounds. So Dream Big Productions, thank you very much for the super chat. And thank you for your support of the channel. My brother's also here. Dream Big and my brother both here right now. Dream Big, I've seen you send some stuff to my brother before. Next up, we've got JT Realmuto to finish that stack. Mike says, Jabs is the reason I've spent hundreds of dollars on cards the past month. Mike, sorry about that. Hopefully you get some return on your investment. Any word from CDB? No, haven't heard from him. I think he's just, you know, kind of taking it easy, and he would just appreciate if everybody respects his privacy until he's ready to make a comeback. I think we heard from Jonathan H. Last week that he's doing fine. And Amessa thinks, says, anyone who doesn't want their 150 patches can send them to me. I also collect certain kinds of coins, so it's a cool cross collection. Amessa thinks, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You must really enjoy the Heritage Miners, quote-unquote, coin relics. There's like nickels that they count as relics from 1970. I wonder if you have any of those. Those are pretty cool, I guess. You bought a 53 mantle because of me. How much did you pay for it? That's definitely an awesome card. I mean, if you can't afford the 52 like myself, the next best thing is the 53. Get the second year card. We got Gerrit Cole. I used to collect coins. My brother and I both used to collect coins for a little while. I think my mom was so sick of baseball cards that she tried to get us into coins because she felt that at least with buying the coins, they are worth something. Because my mom, I felt like the cards were never worth anything, and she actually ended up being right. At least the junk wax cards ended up not being worth anything. But for a while there, we had all those little books that you would smash the coins down in. Remember that, Jono? And we were collecting all the quarters of like every year from like the 50s all the way up to like 1990 or whatever. And then what do we end up doing? We ended up popping all the coins out and going and buying baseball cards with them. So that obviously didn't last, but it was a nice attempt by my mom to get us into something else. But it backfired. Ended up popping out all the coins and buying cards with them eventually. Eric always used to beat me up, all in good fun though. Remember Mega Man? We used to play Mega Man, and you would be Mega Man, and I would be like some boss at the end of every round. Remember Super Windmill Man? And you'd have to like defeat me, and I would just come at you like spinning around in like circles and just slamming you with my arms and stuff. Definitely used to have some interesting times there when we were kids. Super Windmill Man was brutal. Yeah, he definitely was. Mega Man was a fun game for NES. All right, that's the end of round M. We'll go over all those hits here in a second. Then we'll recap who gets what and move on to the next round there. Break M in the books. Just got to put all the cards in the... Yeah, Mega Man was great. Some of those Mega Man's worth a lot of money. I don't know if it's Mega Man 5 or what, but some of those definitely have lots of monetary value to them. Some of those, I think there's like 6 Mega Man games. For some reason, we never owned the game. We'd always rent it. Mega Man 5 is worth the most. Here's the hits again. I thought it was Mega Man 5. Best one that round is probably the Pete Alonso. There's Nolan Arenado. TJCC, the best card so far was a Pete Alonso rookie debut out of 25, the camo version, which is pretty sick. All right, on to the next round here. This is N. Break N. Man, we are like clockwork, right at 90 minutes starting break N. Every box has been like exactly 10 minutes. Pretty crazy. What's the difference between jumbo update and regular update? Well, the jumbo boxes, you get more cards and more hits. So you get 460 cards in here. There's 46 cards per pack, so more cards per pack. Oh, by the way, before I move on, I almost forgot for break M. Here's your top loaders. Why do I always say that? Box toppers. You got Mike Trout on the top. We'll be sick if there's an auto on there. There's the Mike Trout. Then the other one for break M. Jackie Robinson. No auto is going to be on that one, obviously. And Vladdy Jr. Pretty cool one right there. So those are for the folks in break M. Put them back in the packaging, throw an M on them, and put them aside until it's time to start packaging stuff up. All right, now it's time for the folks in break N. Here we go. Is World's Greatest Card Chase worth it? Probably not, unless you like just junk packs. I wouldn't pay top dollar for it. I mean, it's cool to buy them though, but a lot of the time, unless you're like your vintage cards, I don't know. I wouldn't buy them. I have a bunch of boxes. I'll probably put them on sale. We'll probably do a break on those and I'll have them for super cheap. And my brother says the past alive says the FMF finale is going to bring a tear to everyone's eyes. Cannot wait. And Throw Pack Card says keep up the epic breaks. Almost broke the record last night. I want to be like Jabs. If I could be like Jabs, I appreciate you, man. Throw Pack Cards, thank you so much. Yeah, what did we end up at last night? Like 7 hours and 50 some minutes. We finished off just shy of 8 hours. The all-time break record is 8 hours and 55 minutes. We're not going to touch that tonight, thankfully. This will be about a 7-hour break when it's all said and done. We'll probably end up around 1 a.m. so I can get 4 hours of sleep, and then I'm really going to have to get caught up on my sleep tomorrow. It's going to be a sleepy day tomorrow. We'll come home and probably just eat dinner after that and go to bed at like 8. Maybe I'll get an early video up tomorrow before like 10. That would be nice. So I can get to bed, get caught up on the last couple nights of low amounts of sleep. Yeah, I haven't heard of anyone finding the card, you know, like the Mickey Mantle or the whatever they have on the front of the box, but we have found a redemption before. Somebody on eBay got the 72 graded pack, and someone in one of my breaks got a Ken Griffey Jr. graded 89 tops traded, which they probably sent him like in, I think it was like a PSA 9, which is pretty crappy. We go through these now, and let's see what we can find here in the middle. There's Sandy Koufax 62 design, Yandy Diaz. Senzel rookie. Yeah, I can't wait to see that skit. It's going to be pretty epic, I'd imagine, for the last FMF. Got to go out with an epic episode there. Shohei Ohtani. Jose Canseco gold. So Shohei Ohtani, pretty nice. It's like a $20 card now. It's been falling fast. Honestly, it feels like I don't know. I feel like they made 1 million of these, so I don't even know if it's going to stay at $20. It might continue to fall. I mean, by this time next week, it might be a $10 card. And Jose Canseco, gold auto for our Athletics owner, Jesus A. Gold auto, but the back tells you it's out of 50. Jose Canseco. That's our second Canseco that we've pulled. Pretty nice pack there, back-to-back. You got the Ohtani Air card and the Canseco. Let's get the N on the back of that one just to make sure we don't mix up hits. And here's the rest of that pack. Moving along to the next stack. That Canseco is juiced. Yeah, Canseco definitely was always juiced. Chet says the Ohtani market will never be as hot as it was last season. You're probably right about that. I've noticed his cards have really kind of fallen off. You can usually find his rookie cards for like $1 in the dollar bins now at card shows. Last year, people were paying like upwards of $10 to $20 for that. Austin Riley rookie card, that's, I guess I'll take a minute and sleeve that one right now. It's out of 67. That might be worth like $30, $40. Usually I sleeve these afterwards because I don't like to stop and sleeve every hit. But if it's I consider Austin Riley a nice rookie. Sell Acuna high, buy Austin Hayes low. You and Austin Hayes, I don't know about him. Do you have his gallery card from last year? That's a great picture of him, by the way. You miss fly balls bouncing off Jose's head. That's his, definitely, he's known for that. Did I look through these yet? Sometimes we get a hit, I get confused if I look through that stack yet or not. I think I might have. Kendall says, I feel bad for people that spent big money on Ohtani last year. Yeah, imagine like paying like $300 for one of his autos and now it's worth like $40. That would suck. That's the thing, though, about the market. You never know who's gonna. It's just like buying stocks sometimes. The Riley Black is up for 80, but there's only 2 of them in existence or that are listed right now. Yeah, I feel like when all's said and done, it's probably a $30 or $40 card. There's Nick Senzel. I guess we'll get that one sleeved up. It's not numbered. It's a rainbow parallel, but still cool enough that it warrants taking a minute to put in a sleeve there. There's Burt Blyleven. That one goes out to our Twins owner, which is Patrick P. Congratulations, Patrick. Get that one sleeved up for you. Toss it on in the hit pile. Yeah, I wonder what happened with the 1/1 Ohtani, because when I first pulled that, we got a 1/1 Ohtani autograph, and depending on who you talk to, it was worth at least like $1,000 or $2,000. I wonder what happened with that one. I forget who got that one. It's one of my early Patreon patrons. I wonder if they sold it or kept it. Mike says, was watching your channel. Now my kid made me go to Target and buy him some cards. Hey, that's awesome. I mean, it might not be awesome for your bottom line, but it's awesome that it's keeping your kid interested in baseball and the hobby. So, I mean, you can get away with not spending a ton of money at Target. Buy him a hanger box. He'll be happy. Personally, I would get a hanger box over anything else. There's a Lindor Gold. Ozzie Smith, 79 tops rookie. Haven't seen any short prints in a little while. Belly Bombs likes this release, says it's pretty nice. Yeah, I like the jumbo ones. These jumbos have been pretty good. Triple B bought a ton of Austin Hayes rookies after watching him play. Probably at least 100 to 150 at 10 to 25 cents a piece. See, that's not a bad investment. If you're paying 10 cents for rookies, even if they become busts, you're not really going to be out a ton of money. 10 cents a card. That's why a lot of people like to raid the 10-cent boxes at the card shows. Why a hanger box versus the blaster? Well, just overall value. I passed a Vladdy short print. I'm going to have to go back. JMVP, if you want to just, I don't know, maybe leave a comment. Let me know which break it's in. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'll get it top loaded up. Hanger boxes, you pay 14 cents a card on average. Blaster box, you pay 20 cents a card. If you think about it, you're paying $5 for the manufactured relic when it's all said and done, because you get 99 cards in a blaster box. So for those 99 cards, if you were paying the hanger box rate, you'd be paying $14, $14.50 on average for the box. But instead, you're paying $20 for the box. So why more? Because you're paying $5 for a manufactured relic. So that's crap. Mookie Betts. So after doing that retail review, I was like, why have I been buying these blaster boxes? I'm really paying $5 for this? I didn't really realize it until I sat down and decided to figure out the math. So that's probably the last personal blaster box that I'll buy. I mean, I'll still buy them for retail reviews in the future. So this stack, Belly Bomb says, I have to get an Acuna Series 2 bat down rookie card. Yeah, that's a hot one right now. Ungraded, it's like $300. So if you were buying cards last year of Top Series 2, you might want to double check. Check it out and see if you have that card hanging out in your collection somewhere. Witowski says blasters are trash, hangers all day. Yeah, it's the best. $10 for 67 cards. Can't beat it. I mean, you could also buy fat packs. Actually, fat packs are slightly a better deal. For $5, you get 34 cards. So technically, you get like one bonus card. If you would buy two, if you would buy 2 fat packs, you'd get 68 cards. So you get one bonus card for the same amount of money. But I'm always a little worried because I feel like the fat packs are more easily damaged with people rooting around through them and whatever, and maybe the stalker like slamming them, like pushing them into the cardboard holder there in the retail locations. So personally, I like the hanger boxes. Kevin Jones says, look for the Holiday Acuna bat down. Good value. Yeah, Kevin. That's a great tip, too. Like, if you got to Walmart, check out their clearance section. A lot of people have been finding the holiday boxes in stock at their Walmarts. And the bat down photo is in there. The Acuna bat down. Of course, it's not worth as much. But if you find the snowflake variation, there's a nice bit of value to that because it's tougher to find. All right, so got your... Yeah, Walgreens always has them too. Like, when I was picking up all those crappy prime packs, there was always hanger boxes off to the left of them, and I bought my crappy prime packs, and I bought all 8 of the Top Series 2 hanger boxes were off to the left. That was, I mean, those will pay for my crap prime packs, offset the value. I actually noticed I had an extra prime pack that I forgot about that I didn't open in that video, so I was like, great. What should I do with this? Throw it in the garbage? I could see like a Babe Ruth pack in there. Yeah, Top Series 2, that's what you need to get now for sure with that Acuna. There's an out of 67. Go for the bat down. Yeah, I hated prime packs. There's a little window that you can see in there, so I would suggest, probably everybody does this that buy those. If you can see the crappy Leaf Babe Ruth pack in there, avoid it at all costs. I mean, they're almost like inviting you just to look and pick which prime pack you want. So it's not really like your pack search. And if they have a window there, you can see which packs that are in there. It might just make it tougher to find the prime packs. Some people said there are like Chrome Update in some of the prime packs. I didn't find any of those, unfortunately. I don't know how often Walgreens replaces their inventory either of baseball cards. Is $100 for a hobby of Series 2 worth it, Shane? I'd say yeah, definitely. That actually seems pretty cheap. If you buy a hobby box of Series 2, you got about a 1 in 12 chance of pulling the Acuna. So, I don't know. If you get the Acuna graded, it's worth like $1,000 if it comes up to around a 10, I think. 357 Maga says, Joe iPhone loves the hot corner boxes. Yeah, the hot corner boxes definitely are pretty awesome. That was something that ended up being nice from Fairfield. Those hot corner boxes, what he's talking about, they came out in March or so. And a lot of the hot corner boxes have like jumbo packs or hanger packs of Topps Update from 2018 or Topps Series 2. So I was able to track a couple down on eBay for like $15 a piece, and I did a video on them. And we pulled Topps Series 2 and also the Topps Update packs. Opened them up looking for the Acuna, and I don't think we found the Acuna, but we did find some other good rookies in there. So if you see those hanging out at your Target, pick those up. Because once word gets out that those are actually good, and people are listing those for like $35 on eBay. There's the hit, Carlos Correa, and that one goes to the Astros. Jesus, congrats on your manufactured relic. Nice, big, heavy piece of metal in there. It's out of 150, numbered, if you care. It's 28 of 150. Carlos Correa. Never get excited for those. That's just, I mean, Honestly, you could probably look on eBay right now at the manufactured relics, and there's probably a lot of them listed for between $1 and $5. Probably not a ton of them selling. I mean, there's probably some set builder out there that's buying them and trying to put together the entire set of manufactured relics. Because some people like to put together any kind of set. You could have a set of like, I don't know, frickin' hot dog vendors, and somebody would be putting that together and buying those on eBay. All right, let's get on to the next packs. How much could you get for a leather and lumber printing plate? That's tough to say. Look at other Acuna printing plates and see what they're going for. Joe iPhone says, smash those thumbs up. Thanks, man. 18 update soda should be worth more than it is. Brian, if you think that's the case, get out there and pick up as many as you can, because I kind of agree with you. Right now, the Acuna is getting the spotlight of that set, but don't forget about Glaber's in there too. Gleyber Torres. That's just an amazing class of rookies in 2018. People forget Gleyber hit. How many home runs did Gleyber Torres hit this year? Like 34? I feel like half of those home runs were against the Orioles. Like he might have literally hit like 17 home runs against the Orioles this year. But 38 home runs. So he's almost at 40 for middle infielder. Don't overlook Gleyber. He kind of gets, I feel like he gets overlooked in that set, and people totally forget about him. Same thing about with Top Series 2. He's got a super short print in Top Series 2 from 2018 along with Acuna. That's another one that kind of gets a little bit overlooked. 9 versus the O's. I feel like it was way more than 9, like double digits. I don't know if you can look at the team breakdown, but it was a ton. He owned the Orioles, just absolutely owned them this year. Every highlight that I heard of the Yankees and Orioles, it was like Gleyber hitting a home run. Who do I got in the World Series? I am taking the Astros in 6. Joe says hangers are good for variation cards. I love hanger boxes. I've been collecting them like crazy the past month or two. David, how's it going? One of these days, I'll get in my messy FMF room where I just keep all the stuff people send me from FMF and show you all the hanger boxes I have. I've just been keeping them on a shelf in there. Triple B says he had at least 3 2-home run games against them. That sounds about right. And they play each other so many times. The Yankees and Orioles play. EMT says Gleyber hit 16 against the Orioles. I knew it was something like that. I was off by 1. That's pretty crazy. 16 home runs against one team. He owned them. All right, let's see who we've got coming up. JD Martinez, 3,000 Ks. Is 2019 Chronicles worth $100? Look on eBay and see what they're going for. That's your best idea of what the market's doing. I haven't opened Chronicles in like, I don't know, 2 months or so. Nats don't have the offense to hit the Astros pitching, says Joshua. It's going to be a good matchup, I think. Good pitching matchup. The Nationals with their 5-man pitching staff, they might as well just go with a 5-man staff. Because, I mean, unless they get down, if they're down by like 4 or 5 runs, they'll start to put in some of their like low leverage guys. But if they've got the lead, they're not going to pitch anybody except for the starting pitcher, which is going to be Strasburg, Scherzer, or Corbin. And Doolittle and Hudson's going to be their bullpen. I think they're just hoping that Strasburg, Scherzer, and Corbin can get them 7 innings, and they can turn it over to Doolittle and Hudson from there, because I don't think David Martinez has much faith in the bullpen, as you saw with the NLCS. Instead of using his bullpen, he's like, let's just go to Patrick Corbin to, instead of throwing your side session today, you're just going to pitch the middle innings for us. The Nationals bullpen, for most of the year, was pretty trashy, but they've found a winning recipe. Vladdy Guerrero. A couple super chats popping up. Thank you very much. Let's check those out right now after we finish off this stack. One Said Sports Card says, hashtag Jabs2020. He helped me grow to 300. Giveaway is coming this week. Enjoy the update break, y'all. Jabs 2020 1 cent sports cards. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out 1 cent sports cards and help them grow to beyond 300. And 357 Maga says, do they still sell hanger boxes in a sealed case? If so, how many boxes per case? Yeah, I think they do, 357 Maga. I know when I'm buying them, I think it's 32 boxes in a case. I can't remember. And if you open it up, the hangers come in packs of 8, and they have cellophane around them. They come in like sets of 8. I don't think that's a case. I think it's 32 in a case, and there's 4 of those sets of 8 in cellophane wrappers in there. But yeah, you can look into buying those. I think they sell them on eBay, possibly. I'm pretty sure that Steel City sells them by the case. All right, we are on to our final jumbo box in break N. And we've opened exactly a little over 5,000 cards so far tonight, as I'm starting my next 5,000 count box. Yep, 8 are wrapped up at a time. That's right, Triple B. That's the way they send them to people. Like, the pharmacies get 8 at a time, it seems like, because anytime I buy the hanger boxes, there's always 8 on the shelves, because I don't know, people don't buy them for some reason at Walgreens. So I usually get 8 whenever I go. Buy all 8 of them. There's our box topper. Here's our silver packs. Let's put the letter N on these for when we break these soon. Is retail review going to be for every release? Not for every release, Kendall. As you know, there's so many releases, and there's not a whole ton of them that are always retail. Obviously, Topps has retail and some Panini, but like Triple Threads, that won't have a retail version. Like Clearly Authentic, just from recent ones, Clearly Authentic didn't have retail. Archive Signature Series doesn't have retail. Usually it's about maybe 1 to 2 retail releases per month on average. Probably about 1 to 2. It'll just be, it's kind of fun to do that, to see what each different pack can produce. Go over the price points with you. I like doing that video. That video did pretty well too. Lots of views on that one. So I hope you guys liked it as well. And Shane B says, did you send a resume to the open MLB manager jobs? Tell them you are the godfather of baseball card breaks. Immediate interview. Shane B, thank you very much. Maybe only if the president of the team is a huge baseball card fan. That would be pretty funny if I somehow landed an interview for a managerial job. I wonder what kind of questions they'd ask me. I'd have no idea how to answer them, but I'd be able to start spouting off baseball card facts. I'd get run out of town if I was a manager within a week for making bad pitching changes. Like, I can't believe you brought in this guy. But I'd be like, well, his rookie card is worth $10, which is more than this guy. So they might hire him to get some of their baseballs back. I've actually been asked that various times throughout my ball hawking quote-unquote career. Like, do you work for the Pirates? Because, like, we see you getting all these balls. No. That would be pretty cool, though. Christy Mathewson for the Giants. It's our second Mathewson manufactured relic there. That one goes to the Giants owner, Jake W. Topps Chrome Update got released today. Really? That's earlier than I thought. That means around here we'll have to wait until the end of the week to find it. How many baseballs do you have? Over 6,000 that I've caught. I started going to games back in like 2006, early, showing up for batting practice. We pulled one earlier that I supposedly missed, Jack. I got to go back and double check it. And get that one in the top loader. We have pulled a few nice short prints. Here comes one. An autograph for like Max Scherzer, 1 of 1. Max Scherzer, 1 of 1. The Game 1 World Series starter tomorrow. Max Scherzer going to our Nationals owner, Derek M. with the big hit. Congratulations, Derek M on the Scherzer 1/1 card. We take a quick look at the, it's probably about, is that going to be a 197 point? Let's get this one safe and sound. Big time card right there. Scherzer game used auto 1/1. Carefully get this in the sleeve. There it is. Let's get it taught. Not Linda W tonight. Not tonight. This one's going to Derek. Congratulations. Eric is a 1/1 machine lately. Beautiful card right there. 1/1 Scherzer. I'm going to actually, for extra security purposes, I always like to do this with the hits. Are you guys still here? Looks like the Max Scherzer caused an internet outage here. I'm hoping, it looks like we're back now. Let me know if we're back. I got the spinny wheel of death for the first time. So hit the, hit refresh and you should be back. So froze for a second, but we're back. That's good. I always hate it when we have to restart the stream. Doesn't really ever happen recently, knock on wood. But there we go. Max Scherzer 1/1. I saw some of you saying $500 for this card as we hit the freeze there. The 1/1 knocked out the internet here. Max Scherzer, very, very nice. That one goes to Derek. Congratulations on that one. I've noticed, Tilted Kilt, I've noticed that every relic from Topps in this release and other, you know, base set releases like this always have sticker autos on everyone that we've pulled. Max Scherzer. And we are, I'm frozen on my screen right now. I don't know about you guys. What is going on with the internet? That's not good at all. I'm completely frozen. Matt says we're frozen again. That's completely garbage. Can you guys hear me at all? You can hear me, but you can't see me. Yep. We are frozen on the Max Scherzer. And 357 Maga says, I hit refresh, but now it says Joe iPhone after the Nats on the break. Laugh out loud. Looks like Joe iPhone might have hacked the system here and knocked out the internet and is trying to claim this for himself. Just kidding. The audio is fine, but we're still frozen. Let me see if I can try to do some things to get this back. I'll try to flip the camera around at my face. That didn't work. Didn't do anything. Just try to chat viewing options. So I didn't know that. I could change it so I can only see live chats. I can change it to only see super chats, and I can change it to see no chats. That's interesting. It looks like, guys, we might have to restart anew here because it's not coming back. I'm frozen and I can't see anything. So good old YouTube. Way to go, YouTube. Thanks for breaking the live stream. We're going to have to start a new one. We'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that. We'll be back in a second. I'll start a new stream so you can all exit this one and look for the new one that'll be posted.